Hello everyone, my name is Lynn and I'm part of McGill University. I'm a volunteer for Let's Talk Science, and I volunteered for Let's Talk Science for over 3 years now. And I've really enjoyed working with so many students and bringing science outreach to them. I currently study microbiology and immunology, and I look at all kinds of interesting diseases and how our body responds to them and how our immune system really functions. Today with me, I want to show you a very quick experiment that's very easy to do, and you can do these kinds of experiments at home with readily available materials. The experiment we're going to do today is called DNA extraction, and we're going to extract DNA from a fruit. It could be a banana, it could be a strawberry, or even a kiwi. The materials you need are fruits, a Ziploc bag, you'll need a cup of water, some dish soap, another cup with a coffee filter, a small container or bottle to collect your DNA, and some alcohol. And so this is very simple to do. First, you need to add your fruit inside your Ziploc bag. We're going to seal up that Ziploc bag and we're going to really crush this fruit. The next step we're going to do is we're going to add some of our dish soap into this cup of water here. Just a little bit of dish soap, and we're going to mix that up really well. And so the dish soap acts as a lysis buffer, and what lysis buffer does is it opens up these cells. In this case, it opens up these banana cells so that we can extract the DNA. And what I just did there was I poured some of the lysis buffer into our bag, and I'm just going to give this a really good mix for 20 seconds. So after giving that a good mix, I'm going to filter this solution into the coffee filter. And the coffee filter is to get rid of any of those leftover banana chunks still remaining. And so, as I'm doing this, I'm just waiting for the solution to collect in our cup. And then next we're going to add the alcohol. And what the alcohol does is it helps precipitate the DNA and allow you to see the DNA within our collecting bottle. And now, while I'm waiting for this, I can quickly explain what DNA is. So DNA is what makes us who we are. It gives us our hair color. It makes up our genes, and there are 4 DNA bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. And so these 4 bases make up the basic composition of who we are. So I've given this a few seconds to kind of let that liquid drain into the cup. Just going to set this aside for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the liquid that I've collected into our collecting tube. And so the next step is to add in your ethanol or alcohol. Now you want this to be ice cold because that'll help you precipitate the solution a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the alcohol into the collecting tube, and you should see immediately the DNA precipitating. Need a little bit of alcohol here. And so it's a little bit hard to see from the camera, but what I have here is I've extracted the DNA. So at the bottom of the collecting tube, I have the solution from the banana and some of that ethanol remaining, as well as the water from the dish soap. And at the top here, I have something floating around in the solution, and that is DNA. Now I can extract this. If you want to extract this, you can extract this with a stick or some sort of tweezer to get the DNA out and actually see it in person. So this is a really cool experiment, science experiment you can do at home with the materials available. I hope this video was informative and a neat science experiment.